Hey, it's wintertime. Perfect time to talk about biking in Chicago. Chicago has fancied itself an up-and-coming biking city for the past many years, even investing millions of dollars to create the new 606 bike trail, which runs along old rail lines, and a revised lakefront bike path, which is going to open this coming summer. They've even created this handy-dandy guide on how to bike in Chicago safely. It gives you great tips on how to do things like avoid the door zone so you don't get bashed by a car door opening, or how to not lock your bike up to a sucker pole, which is a loose pole that could be torn apart and have your bike stolen from. But where do you get a good bike in Chicago? We're going to go check out a place in Chicago's Back of the Yards neighborhood. The Back of the Yards neighborhood is an area that used to be defined by the old Chicago stockyards where millions of cattle were brought in. This was the backside of the yards, which is basically where all the shit flowed to. But now is an up-and-coming, slowly gentrifying area, relatively heavy Hispanic population, and home of Chicago's Lagunitas Brewery. On 2434 South Western Street, you'll find Working Bikes. Working Bikes is a 501c3 which has been built up over many years. They actually take bikes which are destined for landfills, and with a team of volunteers, they take parts and pieces and put them back together, or they build new bikes from scratch. They also take some really high quality bikes and refurbish them, and they sell them. So you can go in to browse their huge inventory of bikes that range from tandem bikes, tricycles, cruisers, racing bikes, and find bikes that might sell for $700 to thousands of dollars. And they sell them here at a starting price of like $120, $200. You can buy a $300 racing bike here, which you might find in a store for $3,500. They have Trek and Diamond and Schwinn and every brand you can imagine. I saw Fuji bikes here. Or you can come in and just get parts. You can also walk in here on certain days of the week where they do servicing on bikes. You can have your bike serviced, or you can learn to service bikes using their tools, as long as you follow their simple rules about not taking tools from somebody and putting them back where you found them. In the back of the shop, they have a huge bike shop where volunteers, which actually is a lot of older people, working on bikes, taking them, putting back together, and making them usable. Working Bike also makes regular shipments to other parts of the world where they need bikes to get around, and they try to take bikes that aren't the ones with all the gears and shifters and give more the basic one-speed bikes. So when you're looking for a bike and you like to recycle, Working Bikes in Chicago's Back of the Yards neighborhood.